Hello everyone, and I welcome all of you to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. And today we have a special guest with us. Her name is Aditi Mishra, and she recently joined TCS, and she is from 2025 batch. So today she is here, and definitely she is going to guide us like 2026 TCS NQT, how it will be, and what was her experience, when appearing for TCS NQT. So all those things we will know from her. So welcome to Online Study for You, Aditi.
Hello, Pratik sir. Thank you so much for inviting me today. And it's been a great opportunity so that I can share my experience with the people over here who will be appearing in 2026 for the interview or NQT. Thank you
Thank you.
very much.
So can you please give us a brief about yourself, like from where do you belong and which pass out here, and I mean the details from you we wanted to hear.
So hello everyone. I am basically from Jabalpur and I've done my college from Gyan Ganga Institute of Technology and Science. It is also situated in Jabalpur itself. So basically my hometown. And other than that, I have my expertise in like data analysis, machine learning, and all that. And now, since I'm in TCS, I have completely other domain over here, and that's it.
So you are 2025 batch pass out and computers. I mean, what was your stream?
From computer science engineering itself, the plain computer science.
Okay. So now I wanted to hear from you, like, you applied for off campus or on campus. When did you apply? What all process happened? You were selected for which role, and then gave interview, and then which role you finally got. Because 2025, a lot of things has happened. Everyone knows. So I wanted to hear all these
Uh,
things from you.
Okay, so initially everything started very smooth. Like in November, we were asked to register for a drive, which was on campus NQT. And in the November itself, we got the admit cards for our examination. And after that, within the December period, we got the call for the interview, and the result also was declared in the December itself. After that, we were given an opportunity for upgradation for in the May 2025, which was off campus NQT.
Hmm.
And when I appeared for the upgradation exam, I could clear it up till the prime role for the prime role.
Hmm.
The thing happened that in the May we were asked to give the exam. We gave the exam, but we had to wait for an interview for a very long period. So in May, I think I gave the exam, and for the interview in Feb I gave the exam, and in May I was given the chance to appear for the interview.
Hmm.
We had our interview in the Nagpur, and after that we were asked to wait for a month, and the result would have been come within a month. But after that, what happened? We have been waiting for 3 months. The month
Hmm.
after month passed, May, June, July. In August, one day suddenly we received a rejection mail that this year there won't be any upgradations like that. Very few upgradations could have happened.
Hmm.
And many of us were sitting with a lot of hope because the interviews went really smooth, really good. And I think I've shared with you also. You have also put many videos
True, true,
regarding the same on your channel.
true, true.
So yeah, it was a very up and down scene this time in 2025, but somehow I've received my joining. Though I was not upgraded for the prime role, but
Mm.
yeah, for the ninja, which I've flagged earlier, I received my joining in August itself.
So from August only you joined, so you already have got some 2 months salary. 2 to 3 months salary you already.
Yeah,
That's great. So that's
yes.
actually that gives us very good feelings actually. Okay, so one thing which I conclude from what I am discussing with you, that generally on campus students will be getting the upgrade opportunity, where you can again attempt TCS NQT as off campus, right? So the schooling period doesn't come in picture for them, and basically the on campus student will be also able to attempt off campus for upgradation, right?
I think the upgradation is for everyone, like within a span of year, since
Mhm.
you are in college, after you are in college. if you are able to give two NQTs, or you appear in that period where two NQTs have to have happen on campus
Mhm.
and off campus. So
Mhm.
anyone who has cleared earlier NQT can appear in upgradation. I think there is no restriction as such on and off campus.
Okay, cool. And one more thing, like anyway, so if somebody doesn't qualify in on campus, then anyway he does not have to lose anything. He can easily go and apply for off campus if it comes. Because even though
Yes,
the
yes.
cooling period is there, not there, it does not matter for them. They have to apply, and as they are giving chances to on campus students, so they should be able to apply for that. Okay. So anyway, before I ask you, like, how did you prepare? How was the level of the question? Where you all, you felt difficulty? So, I mean, what was the role of online study for you in your selection?
To be honest, if like it would appear that I am with you in the meeting and saying good things, so it is not like that. The channel has actually helped me a lot, because initially I was actually learning with other channels, but then I realized that things were getting a very messed up, like it was getting very messed up. If you have to have a systematic learnings, like you need to learn very in short period of time. You don't have much time when it comes to NQT and all this, because you have other things to do. So for that, I think online study for you has really helped me a lot, because everything was in a short, systematic way, and what you actually needed for your exam was clearly mentioned in the videos itself. And I think that's the reason why I myself initiated the conversation with you, sir. Uh,
Thank you.
like whatever was the thing, whatever was my doubts, every time I needed, you were available to help me. And personally, I actually suggest online study for you as a channel if someone want to prepare in a good time span for the NQT.
Thank you. And even I want to tell the students because I see, like there'll be a lot of rush once this notification comes. But people, I mean, the student doesn't take it seriously from the beginning. So as soon as we get into like, our sixth semester is over. So I think everyone should be very, very serious, irrespective of what exams is coming, what exams is not coming. So that is one thing like I always wanted to convey to the student, but that they don't understand this still. We will see like a lot of traffic suddenly starts coming when TCS, Capgemini, Infosys gets announced. And before that, like they will not even join live classes also. So that is one thing like which I wanted to say. Okay. So I mean for TCS NQT, I mean I just wanted to understand from the non-tech point of view, like where the students are not from computer science background and all. So when did you realize that coding is important and TCS? See TCS, if you don't know coding, then definitely in Ninja role only we will be able to get it because now their coding level is also increased and even their aptitude and all 2025, luckily the level of the aptitude and reasoning was little like average level, but again 26 batch, that is the level has gone again very high as it was in 2024. So how did you like manage all those things like coding and from when you started? Because you're from computer science background, it is expected like you will start from first year, but that doesn't happen. So I think if you will tell, it will
Yeah.
be like more this.
Yeah, so exactly as you mentioned that from after sixth semester onwards, you need to become serious. But I was one of the students who was actually rambling around here and there, enjoying my life, the college life completely. But after my first NQT on campus, actually I was having interest in Python. So I
Mhm.
used to study or code only when I used to feel like, okay, I want to do it with my interest. Never took a copy pen and then go on with that. It was not my scene. But yeah, after I gave my first NQT that was on campus, and I realized that I couldn't solve a code, a single code, because there were some compiler issues. I thought which was a compiler issue, but it was actually an indentation error. The TCS,
Mhm.
there are some policies that it doesn't allow you to use tab or space like that.
Cool.
So that is where I actually realized that I have a lot things to learn. And then after that, I day and night actually I was practicing for the coding. And like for the 5 to 6 months, I've really worked hard on my coding skills, practiced on lead code, which of course you won't be able to solve lead code questions if you are not practicing coding since years, or like it would actually take you a long time of practice. So I used to learn from other YouTube channels, or like from some sources if I could, and then
Mm-hmm.
practice it on myself, how to do it, understand things. And I think ultimately it was the hard work that helped me crack the prime interview. So yeah, it's not that difficult to code, but you all you need is a little seriousness, dedication, and practice. You need to sit and practice. So that is.
Yes, your plans would be very proper, like after your sixth semester. Actually, ideally, like I will say, like after fifth semester only, because see, we also have to enjoy the college life, but again, you also have to like you have to balance both your college life, because that once you miss it, no, you won't get it again. And once you come into corporate and all, then your like lifetime that will be with you. So that is also important. But yeah, there should be a plan daily, like 1 hour you study aptitude or coding, or like you have to plan, and then only we can do better. That's great. So I mean, how did you prepare for other things like for aptitude, reasoning, verbal ability? Your verbal ability seems very good. So how did you prepare for the complete thing?
Initially, I actually went for exploring the resources from where to study, where to not. In our college, also, we were provided with the classes. We had our optis training, but we all know the scene in the college. No one is interested to study over there. So, of course, then we have to come to the YouTube hunt for the resources. And again, I would mention that online study for you is actually the channel, honestly, from where I have practiced my questions for the aptitude reasoning. And I think there is one video you have uploaded with all the aptitude reasoning
Oh,
questions with all the timestamps. It
mm-hmm.
was, I think, the most helpful. And
Okay, mock test videos.
I think, studied it before, yeah, 2 to 3 days before my exam. Also, I have had a revision with that video, and there were questions that came from the video itself, though the numeric values of some of that were changed like that. So yeah, I think that's personal choice. But if asked with me for a
True, true,
suggestion, I
true.
would actually suggest your channel for the preparation.
Yeah, TCS aptitude is like, sometimes some questions like even I will have to think, okay, like how can I solve it? So their level is like, very good actually. It's not like, we can take it very easily. But what I feel is like, if you're preparing for TCS, no, you don't have to prepare for any other exam. Like TCS preparation is like so, the level is so good that other exams will automatically get covered. I mean, irrespective of like we have gaming aptitude and all those things in Cognizant, Capgemini and all,
Yes.
but most of your things will get covered, even their verbal ability, their coding. So I don't know if I will write the exam except aptitude reasoning I can clear or not. So I really like their, the level. So it's very, very nice. Cool. So once again, like, how are you feeling in TCS, like their work culture and the learning? Because I have also heard, see now the definitely the situations are quite different because they are many places they're using AI and things like that. So, um, do you feel like okay, any difference that you heard from your seniors that TCS is like this, like that, and now it is because TCS name definitely like if you'll see like 4 years back now, you used to tell there is no work in TCS, you just go enjoy, sit, relax, and not much learning, not much growth. So I wanted to hear from you because that 2 months definitely you would be going through the trainings and all.
Okay. So, like, I think maybe earlier people could have said that it is a government job, you don't have work to do, you sit idle. But when talking about current scenarios, I don't think it is anymore a government job.
No, no,
TCS
now
is
it is.
becoming very serious towards the work with their employees, towards the training, and everything in the TCS, everything is going on very systematic now.
Hmm.
The government job tag is now been removed. Now you will see the new policies that TCS is coming up with every now and then, like your bench policy, 35 days policy already has started. I think everyone knows about it. And other than that, also
Yes.
there are some policies which are confidential, which I can't share. But yeah, you can't say it a government job anymore. People are actually struggling to get projects, and you actually have to work hard if you have to stay here in
True,
TCS
true.
now.
So basically now, see, it's like everywhere now. It's not only in TCS now, it is everywhere in all tech. So we have to have, certain knowledge and latest updates from the tech, then only we will be able to be there in the companies, and that is also required for our personal growth also. See, if we are not learning something, if you're just doing some kind of like in bank, no, the cashier job will be like same for his whole life. He just have to count the cash and he has to give, so you won't even enjoy. Actually, I joined government job at the beginning of my career, and I left only because the job was like static. So I did not like it. Like till then, there is no learning, and this kind of growths are not there. Definitely, we won't like. So that's a great conversation, Aditi. So I wanted to tell you some suggestions to the students, those who are going to prepare for 2026. I mean, how should they start? When they should start, basically, because that I am forcing more. Like you start before you start when you have time in hand, because once you lose the opportunity, right, it's gone kind of. So I just wanted you to give the suggestions from the beginning, like how they should start and what all things they should keep in mind and how they should prepare so that other exams also gets covered. Yeah, from your personal experience, basically.
Okay, so first, yes. Well, I will suggest to actually get serious when it comes to preparation, because even I have went through that phase and I was also not serious. And now I regret that if I could have cracked on my on campus itself the prime or some digital role, I would have been in a better position now. So of course, I would suggest everyone. Actually, it is always late to start. I will say it like that, because you always have a very less time to prepare for anything. The more you study, the more you get to know that there are more things to explore. And coding is something that you will actually need to practice a lot. Only then you can crack. Uh, Personally, like talking about TCS itself, it is actually increasing its level day by day when it comes to examination, even if it is aptitude reasoning or coding, because the company is becoming very serious with its work policy. They need the people that can give the input to the company, not just any random person, just for the hiring numbers. Now the thing is completely vanished. They only need good candidates in their company. So for that, preparing from now itself would be a very good option. There are so many videos, so many resources available all over the internet. So I would suggest to start the preparation. Initially, start with specific topics, aptitude reasoning. Go on with applying for 2 to 3 coding questions per day. I'm not saying to just take your laptop and code all day. No, you can just at least pick up 2 to 3 questions in a day and go with it,
Mhm.
and make it a pattern, a habit of applying into your daily life. I think that would help a lot.
Good. And how did you prepare for verbal ability? So it's inherited.
Verbal ability, I no, 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 it's not inherited. I'm the first person to speak so fluent English in my family, I think.
Okay.
Basically, I have always had an interest in speaking skills. So when it used to come to different activities, I think never step back, just come up, speak whatever you want. Even if you don't have words, you lack words, take a pause. No one is perfect here. That's all I would
True, true, true.
say. So yeah, it is all with the practice itself.
Okay, so that is about English communication. But what about verbal ability? So did you practice it like separately for TCS? Okay, so comprehension is there, passage is there, grammar is there, active passive voice is there. So these are the things like you are good at, or you had to practice.
Um, I think in my schooling days, these were the things that we always used to revolve around us, that you have to do this, go for the passage, read it, do it. So, personally, I don't have had a thing to practice this verbal ability thing.
Mhm.
Maybe it was that initially I gave the time
Correct.
invested my time in these things, so I could have adapted it like that. Baki,
Great, great. So that's cool. Okay, then I think we had a good conversation, and it will definitely help 2026 people, those who are going to write the exam, at least they will become serious from now, and they will realize that okay, you had put little effort, when it was required, so you did not have to. wait for this off campus, and you could have got easily into digital and prime. So yeah, so see, everyone learns from the mistakes, and
Exactly.
some people, very few people know they learn without doing any mistake. Otherwise, people always learn from the mistakes, and that's how is the life, and it keep going. So thank you, Aditi, once again for coming to the platform and guiding the student.
Thank you.